Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Behind the Hedges. I'm Mitch. This is my partner, Matt, here. And gosh, Matt, we have got something to talk about right now. A pretty alarming story came out on Dog Nation this week about how many players we have versus how many scholarships we have available. So
Yeah.
we need to break that down coming up after this.
I wake up every minute with the fever dreams. I push my mind to a limit where it needs to feed. I work blind, got vision I don't need to see. I'm picking.
Start this off by saying that as of this moment, February the 7th at 9:56, Georgia is still the only SEC team to have not taken a player out of the transfer portal yet. Okay, have we had players go into the transfer portal? Yeah, like what are we at now? Do you remember? We're like 6 or something like that.
I thought it was 7 or 8.
That might be true. That
I
might
thought
be
it was
true.
8.
I want to pull it up real quick
Including
here.
JT Daniels. That dude has transferred twice, and his
Hmm.
return to USC story was buried when Caleb Williams decided to go be a Trojan. So everyone's going to keep an eye on where Daniels lands. I'm thinking Oklahoma, but we'll see. Anyway,
I'm thinking it might be Wisconsin, but you're right. We will
it's
see.
too cold, man. He's from SoCal. He ain't trying to go up to Madison.
So Jermaine Burton, JT Daniels, Latavius Brini, Lavasi Carroll, Jalen Kimber, Justin Robinson, Amir Speed, and Jalen Johnson. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've had 8 go into the portal. All of them have landed at a Division I school. Is ECU? What is ECU? They're FBS school?
Don't remember.
Well, that's where Jalen Johnson went. He was a walk on for us. So he's gone to
They're
ECU.
Pirates. That's all I know.
Yeah, Amir Speed, Mississippi State. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Amir Speed went to Michigan State. Play for
Did one of them go to Mississippi State? Wasn't it
yeah,
J.
it was
Rob?
that was Justin Robinson. Yeah. So
J.
here's the
Rob.
crazy thing: Jalen Kimber, Justin Robinson, Lavasi Carroll, Latavius Brini, and Jermaine Burton all transferred to other SEC schools. That leaves JT Daniels as the only player who has yet to find a home. Why are we talking about all this? 8 guys out. Well, here's why we're talking about all this. I want to put this graphic up I made today. This is what our roster looks like right now. You see that number tallies up to 92, 47 offense and 45 defense
Still
and
got to
special
lose
teams.
7. We got to cut 7 of them out.
We have to get that 92 down to 85. And it doesn't matter who we take if we try to take anybody out of the portal right now. There's no room for them, right? So the question then is, who is it going to be? Who are we cutting back on here? We could speculate on some of these things, but I guess I do need to say that the expectations are still that Carson Beck will probably leave, right? Do we have any receivers that you think might take off? I know that we got a couple of tight ends, Seether and help me,
Rylan Geed or
yeah,
Goad or
yeah,
I call
yeah,
him the Geode because that's what his name
the
looks like.
Geode, yeah. The fact is, because we can't pronounce his name, that's good enough reason for him to be gone. He
I'll
ain't
tell you
contributing.
what. You look at that number 21 O lineman. Put my face back up on this screen.
All right, hold on a second.
We get lost in your stat sheets. There's some offensive linemen that can go. We got 21 of them sitting over there. Clay Webb can go on ahead.
Yeah.
Clay Webb came on with all this fanfare, and what was he, a 4 or 5 star or something? Center?
Oh, he was the top-rated player in the state of Alabama.
We ain't. I mean, you talk about a milk cart. He ain't even on a milk carton. He's on like one of those YouTube mystery shows where like like a body disappeared, and they found it in the wilderness.
Right.
You know those kind of players. Clay Webb. Who else? Austin Blasky. Y'all can go on ahead. I don't want to lose. Here's what I don't. I don't want to lose a single DB. I don't want to lose a single receiver. We only need to get rid of 7 dudes. Carson, you say it's expected for Beck. He was supposed to be the first one out. We ain't heard
He's
Nairn.
still here. Yeah,
We ain't
he's still
heard
here.
Nairn.
Yeah.
He was. People were as soon as we like raised the trophy, they were like, "That's awesome," and Beck is gone. Well, not yet.
Yeah.
If we got to lose one, that's the one I think I want to lose. So there's one. You can get rid of probably 3 or 4 of those offensive linemen. There's what 5, and then pick you a couple. Seether and the Geode can go on. There's your 7. I don't want to lose anything in the backfield for the defense. I don't want to lose anything in the wide receiver room.
Well, I will also say, let me throw this out there too, because there's going to be some more attrition. Don't be surprised, Dog fans. It's coming. There's going to be some attrition, and it might be some players that you don't want to see go. Right, like for example, Jermaine Burton. I did not want to see Jermaine Burton go.
That's the one that hurts the most.
It hurts my feelings.
The only one that really
like
hurts.
I like him. And I completely understand the logic, I guess. Like he wants to beef up his numbers for NFL, yada, yada, yada. Fine, whatever. I just wish it wasn't Bama. I just wish it wasn't Bama. But it is what it is. And so, all the best to you. But there's a few guys right now who have been lurking around on the roster, haven't really made their name yet. For whatever reason, right? Some of them are legit, like MJ Sherman, for example. All right, is he a good player? Maybe. We don't really know, but we do know he's been buried on the depth chart behind one of the greatest linebacking cores the world has ever seen. And but those guys are gone, and so now it's his turn. All right, so is he going to step up and seize the moment and be that guy? Because if not, get the step. Somebody's got to move. So we gotta clear out. It's time to trim the fat. And anytime we get to this, anytime you see a team reach the level of superiority that Georgia has reached or that Alabama has reached or any of these other teams, there's always going to be attrition that comes with that. There's always going to be players leaving, coaches leaving, things like that. And, it's just one of those things that it sucks. And you just kind of have to just deal with it, right? Like it is what it is. So next man up, because we have recruited so well, next man up should be an attainable point.
Apparently it's not for Alabama because the only thing they're doing is making excuses about injuries. What happened to next man up? What happened to no excuses? Oh, wait a minute. We only do that when Georgia whips our ass with a 4th-string walk-on quarterback and a bunch of true freshmen.
Say that just one more time for the people in the back.
Alabama always talking about next man up and 5-star recruits and dynasty and no excuses. Except when Georgia whips their ass with a 4th-string walk-on quarterback and a bunch of true freshmen. Matt, they're not all true freshmen. I know that, you stupid son of a bitch. But of all the touchdowns we scored, 2 of them were from true freshmen. And the pick 6, you might as well call him a true freshman. He was a redshirt freshman that never played a down until this year. My team was better than your team. My backups was better than your backups.
Right. And with that, here's this.